Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
Good morning. Good morning. All right, we here. What up, Marcin? Rob, good morning. Oh, yeah, I saw that, Marcin. Son of Wall Street, Clarity in the house. What up? All right. Trying to see what we got going on here. I'm looking for a short up here at 290. I don't know if we get it. I think we do, but I'm a little not annoyed with myself, but like, what up, Danny? I was looking for the sweep of 7506. Like, we had this marked out as our B setup, right? We marked this out last night. Let's go down here and look. Let's scroll back to the left here. Look at this. Scroll back to the left. Where's it at? Did I take that one off? There, where'd it go? I don't know. It was there. Oh, there it is. Well, for whatever reason, it's not showing it. But anyway, 7506 was our B setup. You can see the B there. The sweep of it was kind of what we're looking for. We had the sweep this morning at 9. That was yesterday. There it is right there. There it is right there. The sweep. I missed it. But anyways, so this morning on a little bit of a Newsweek, I just missed it. It happened so fast at 9 a.m. I did take it on this Apex funded account for $250. Didn't take it on my other accounts because I was like, it's pre-market. I'm not sure if it's going to work. What up, Austin? So a little frustrating there. So I didn't get it on my Take Profit Trader Pro accounts. I did take this C setup on the Lucid accounts, and I only got $125. So this was your C setup. You know, the failed breakdown of 75.33. You see how it just kind of dicked around, and I end up moving the stop into profit, and it ended up going without me. But yeah, so not really, I don't know, not happy with how I've managed the trade so far today, but hoping that we get another opportunity on the Take Profit Pro accounts. I'll show you guys what the P&L is right quick. How's it going, Tris? So here's the P&L on the five Lucid Flex funded accounts. 127-ish on all those. Day 3 on that, we're up $435. Need some more winners on those accounts, and then we'll kind of cover the other accounts that we traded today too. My funded futures up 358. I didn't trade any of these Apex evals yet. This is the trade that I took on the 7506 sweep. 246. We're about $500 away from payout on that one. And then the two Bulenox funded accounts, we traded these last night, 252 and 209. Respectively. There you go. So we're all green on the day, but it feels like we should be up more. It feels like I should have a Take Profit Trader Pro payout of $2,000, but it is what it is. I'm not going to complain about it at the end of the day. Not going to complain about it. We'll take what we can. So yeah, looking for the gap, the daily gap to be filled. I fully expect this to happen, guys. I mean, I'm not going to be surprised if we get this and then maybe we dump. Dumping without getting this is a problem. Dumping without getting that leads me to believe that we're probably going to get something like this. Now, it's going to make me it's kind of freezing me. It's kind of freezing me here without getting that daily gap filled, right? But here's the problem. We could very well dump all the way down to here, and I'm okay with this. Like, if it just goes here and sweeps this wick, I'm completely okay with that, and I will just wait. I will 100% wait. You have liquidity on both sides, guys. You've got draws on both sides. You got the gap up here. You've got the wick down here. Right? The safest thing to do is wait for one or the other to be taken. Wait for one or the other to be taken. Now, I have been taking longs because we're very close to this, right? We're very close. So I would love for this to push back up, fill this gap, and then go lower. I'm looking for a short off the 290. Even if the 290 trade loses, we'll still be up probably 40 bucks, 50 bucks, whatever it is. So, good morning, Tony. It's kind of what we're thinking here. It's kind of what we're thinking. Pre-orb this morning did not get a trade, unfortunately. It blasted out at 916, just never came back. Never came back. Sometimes what you're looking for very early in the morning just doesn't happen. I was a fan of us getting a Judas swing for obvious reasons and then going up, and the market said, F you, myth, we're not doing that. We did tap into a 4-hour gap down here. If we look at the 4-hour chart, that wick down right there, I'm sorry, right here, tapped into this 4-hour gap here. Kind of zoom in a little bit, you can see it. And also, this is now a BPR on the 4-hour as well. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I'm okay with taking a short up at 290, but other than that, I might just be sitting on my hands. There is... You could long off that. What up, Donna? You could long off the midpoint here, right? If you're an initial balance trader, there is liquidity on both sides to consider. Oh, actually, the midpoint's right here. Is that right? Yeah. So this is actually the midpoint right here. Stop would go here. About a 96 point stop with a 96 point take profit. If you're an initial balance trader, this is your entry. We have liquidity on both sides, so I'm going to sit it out. I have no idea which way it goes. You do have that bottom of that 5-minute candle, the opening range candle right there at the 90. That'd be your stop. I would say if we kind of get down here, we probably accelerate towards this wick, about 130 points down. So we'll see. I don't mind it. So that's the idea. ES working its way below 33 now, kind of giving me the idea that we're probably going to push down, and I'm okay with it. I'm completely okay with it. I want it to pull back. I want it to sweep the lows. I need a setup for Take Profit Trader. Would be amazing to be able to get a setup. Win, lose, or draw. Doesn't matter. I just want to get a setup. And I didn't take the B setup. And the reason I didn't take it is because it is a B setup. I just didn't have the confidence in it. So I didn't take it. Had it swept lower, had it swept the 92 area and then recovered 06, I think that we would have taken it, but it just did not do it. 75.06 has held for a while now. It's been holding quite nicely. So I'm okay with shorting top of the range. I just don't want to kind of diddle in the middle here. Try to be careful with it. So we don't know which way it's going to go. Let's just be careful. Ugh. So I was hearing Ike saying that you can now set up OCO, which I'm copy trading on, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't think he's talking about copy trading though. He's probably talking about regular brackets. Yeah, that's always been like that. All right, let's see kind of what happens here. ES below 33. If it holds below 33, this thing's probably just going to continue to push down. See if we got any more tweets or anything. Let's see. Extremely messy day today. Won't get many like this. Entry was given live 4 p.m. yesterday. Newsletter 7506 trap. It was, but it's a B setup. We trapped it at 9 a.m. Recovered long. 4 targets. 3 of the 4 were hit. Back test remaining. Ride runner now, 0 to do. Was the amount of time you put in the small time frames noise? There's always trades if the ATAR is high enough. True. True. Yes, back above 33 here. I'm not taking that. Not taking that. One thing of note, ES is far weaker as far as the initial balance goes here. 31-point range. Looks like initial balance trade is going to probably get stopped on ES potentially. It came like 3.5 points away from stopping out the IB trade. Entry really at like 540. Nasdaq behavior yesterday and today is absolute roller coaster for sure. So the VWAP on the ES is at 33, kind of trapped below it. That is our C setup level, is 33. Gotta have lower. All right. We're going to get a giveaway going later in the stream, guys. Going to see the movie Odyssey today. They did extend the Bulenox promotion, looks like. 89% off was extended through the end of the month, the 29th. 75% still on the option 2 extended as well. Your son said it was really good. Nice. Austin, I don't know if you got my message. I think I saw your email, but I do need the ticket number to help you. I don't know if they gave you a ticket number. It should have given you one. That's what I was told. Does this have a ticket number on it? Yeah, I need you to if you haven't already, submit a help ticket and give me the ticket number. Yeah, I don't see a ticket number on here unless I'm overlooking it. They're 75% off right now, Business Lens. What up, Greed? Still have not gotten the Trader's Launch account. Let me check it. I did get your email, but I think I forgot to send it over to them. So let's do it right now. I think I forgot to send it over. My bad. My bad. Bam, send it over now. Let's go. No, I'm not in a trade future site. I'm looking for a short at 290. Is it true that going to watch movies in theaters is expensive? Primo, it was $80 for 3 tickets. Yeah, no worries, Austin. It was $80 for 3 tickets, but that is an IMAX ticket, which is more expensive. It's typically around $12 to $15 per ticket. I think those were about $25 each because it's an IMAX theater. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. Kind of a little bear flag look here. But no, we're not in a trade right now. No trade right now. Got the VWAP down here, 175. 21 EMA on the 5. ES is also sitting at the VWAP here. Oh my goodness. But yeah, ES kind of holding that 33 level there. Starting to push up 36s. I have no idea which way it's going to go, guys. What I will say is that we are engineering liquidity here, right? We're engineering liquidity on this way down. So what typically happens when we engineer liquidity, right? We start running through it eventually. But look at this engineered liquidity here. It's not perfect, but it's there. So what typically would happen here, you could maybe look for a spike down. Maybe run down into this gap here. Like, if I'm thinking about a long, this might be what I'm looking for, right? Get it down here into discount. Then let's bounce back up and run this and fill this gap. And maybe we get some sort of an inversion out of that on the move down. If it just breaks out in premium here and pushes back up, then I'm going to just sit it out. That's kind of my thought process there. Let's see kind of what happens. So we'll see what happens from there. Again, ES has to lose the 33 here. Even that long there would kind of be scary because you have a data wick below it. Like, we also have to keep in mind we have earnings after hours today, right? There's earnings after hours. We got Google and Tesla, I believe, today after hours. I think Google and Tesla. I might. No, actually, I won't. I won't be home. We're going to see the movie at 4. I was going to say I might try to pass some evals, but I won't be here. All right. Not much to do here, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. If we don't start getting some movement at the 11:30, I may not even sit in front of the charts. It's already green everywhere except for the pro accounts. And like, here's the thing. I know that if I'm waiting for the A plus setup on those pro accounts, there may only be 2 or 3 trades a week. There may only be 2 or 3. We've already got one trade this week. I took $600 on it. That was a Monday trade, Sunday night. Yeah. Being very particular with those accounts because I want to keep those accounts long term, right? I'm not trying to take a B setup or a C setup on those accounts. I'm just not trying to do it. I've never back tested the initial balance. Anybody ever back tested the initial balance play? I know it's a 1-to-1 play, but like, what's the win rate on that? Is it at least 60%? Because I have no idea. Let me also look at the ES right quick. I want to see if the pre-orb, did it get triggered on the ES this morning? Let me look. I want to put well, let's just draw it out manually today. I'm curious on the pre-orb here. So, yeah, it looks like, let me see here. I'm marking it out. Take a look. So, yeah, the pre-orb did not get triggered on ES either this morning. Just went same. So you would have gotten 5 points off that reclaim of 33 there, but like it's too scary. Visible, I have the 150Ks, yeah. 150K. That's what I'm trading with. And we're right at the buffer on all three. You can see this one's 25 below. That one's like $35 below. And that one's $25 below the buffer. They're all right there at the buffer. But I'm being very particular with these accounts. Very particular. Let's see here. How do you do the lifetime? I don't know how you do it. Bright light! All right, that's obviously not the right thing. I was trying to see the, how do you just, oh, you just hit go. Never mind. Huh. Well, it didn't even show anything. Too long of a range this quarter. There we go. There's the P&L. So we got 71% win rate, $6,000 in winners, 5,000. Well, obviously that can't be. Oh, profit. Here we go. 12,000 winners, 5,000 losers, 71% win rate. Not bad, not bad. All right, breaking out of the trend line here. The orb on the ES works the same way, Zach. It's the same way. The orb on the ES is the same way. High and low between 9 and 9:15. And then, I mean, this did trade down to 50% of the range, actually. I should take this, actually. I should take this. Let me wait for a pullback. But yeah, it breaks out the high or the down or the bottom side. It's gonna run the buy side. I think so too. I don't hate that futures site. I mean, I really don't. I was bullish on the day. I just wanted that move lower first. So wanted the move lower first, but we just didn't get it. Pushing up there. Again, I wouldn't have minded long. I guess I was thinking I wanted it lower, but we did actually hit 50% of the RTH range. I might stab long here. Let's see. 30-point stop. All right, let me get started here with the one, guys. Long for the day was 907 plus IFPG. Yeah, it was pre-market though. I didn't like it. I did take it, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was A plus enough for. I thought it was a B setup, basically. I'm going to go ahead and add a second one here. Let's go like 10, 12 points. 10, 12 points. And then basically I'll put a stop in at 12 points. And it'll be like a break-even trade, basically. Dun, 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 dun. What up, Trading Star? Yeah, not very nice. No, Rob, I won't. We're going to the movies. I bought the tickets to go to the movie at 4:15. I forgot all about the earnings when I did that. I would have actually been on for them, but I forgot. Good morning, iTrades. How's it going? Might just take the 15 points here. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Puts me over $400 on the day. It should still run the 280 area. We'll see. Yeah, I think it's going for the gap fill 2 iTrades. I'm still taking the previous day close short for 10 points. Couple of things going for us on the short up there. We got initial balance high. We got previous day close. We got a 290 kind of a psych level right there. So so all right, there's the push through 280. Yes, at the 47 here. A push approaching the 47. All right, tagged into the short. Want it to be quick here. Running the stop there on, or would he hit the take profit on the long? If it's not fast, we'll probably be stopped. Needs to be pretty quick here. I feel pretty comfortable with it. We're going to let it work. Let it do its thing. ES is working above 47. Looks like we might get stopped. Let's see. Need to kind of pull back below that 47. Otherwise, we're just going to get stopped on it. Trying to trust it here. Let's see. Kind of hit the half gap. I'm okay with that. Let's see here. All right, I'm killing it, guys. I'm killing it. I don't like that reaction. Just instincts there. We closed above the initial balance. That would have been actually kind of a long area for me on that pullback, especially with the gap fill above. So I'm killing it there. I don't love the reaction. Yes, also above the 47 here. So just instincts there. It still might work. Just going to go with my gut and kill it. Going with the gut feel there. Going with the gut feel. So initial balance did pay there, 96 points there. If you took it, congratulations. Did kind of have generated liquidity above. Again, I didn't really know what side it was going to get taken first. I kind of did lean the long side, but so you could maybe backdoor this if you wanted to. Boom, 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 boom. Looks like it's going for the gap fill. right, I'm just gonna take it up here. The idea here, just thinking, if it gets through 300, it just pushes. We'll see. We'll add here. We'll add pretty hefty down here. ES orb trade. Yeah, it would be like, I don't know, Zach, because I haven't back tested it. It would be like whatever the size, so half the size of the gap would be your stop, and then 1R, 2R would be the full gap. So obviously it's going to be less points on the ES, right? So yeah, I'd probably look at that first and then go from there. Let's see if we get the gap fill here pretty quick. I feel like we do. Should fill it. All right. See, like that, you gotta kind of like, if we don't get that reaction off that previous day close, like I expect, the fast reaction, right? You don't want it to push up in there and start dicking around, right? And that's what it did. So that's why I took it off. It didn't really respect that half gap, so I just get off. I just get out of it. So up $455 now. Now you could start looking for shorts potentially. Huge SMT here. I think ES might need to go up and touch the 75.75. If it does, that's going to put us pretty high up here. That might put us up near the 390 area. Previous high up there, 360, 350. Could run that. We'll see. Again, ES already ran previous day high, so I don't know. Tricky, tricky, tricky. You could backdoor. Do I backdoor this? I don't know. I don't know if I backdoor the loss of the 90 here. I mean, you could. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm not going to. And the reason I'm not going to is because we got an initial balance at 84. So I don't want to short at 90 and then 84 I'm expecting kind of a bounce. What I would say here, I'll wait for this. So if we get this, close the below here on the 2 minute, I'll mark it out on the 1 minute as well. All right. All right. So we get a death candle through here, I will participate short. I don't think I'm going to go 5 micros, though. Actually, let's see. What would be the stop? 40. It'd be around a 40-point stop. I could go 3 micros. That'd be risking about $240. So it'd still be in the green. Again, remember the key ES level that we're looking for to backtest is 75.75. It's not the ES has knocked down the last 4 times that we hit 75.50. This is the 4th run into 75.50 on the ES, and we've just rejected there. If we zoom out, kind of on the 15-minute here on the ES, I mean, look at these runs into the 50 area. Well, I guess this one didn't quite make it, but that one, that one, that one, this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this pullback's not as significant as these others were, right? That's a pretty big pullback there. So does this kind of turn that 55? Do we get above here? Do we get above here and turn that 55 into some support and actually hold it and then move up to the 75? Or does the market repeat itself here and we sell back down again? We'll see. What happens? Very, very key area here. We got 15 minutes until the 11:30 London close. We'll see kind of what happens until then. So if we get kind of a death candle, then we'll take it. This is a good area where you could start looking for shorts. Again, the issue is we do have previous day high up there, 363. It's pretty close to that. 40, 50 points off that. So usually when you get that close to it, it kind of runs it, but you never know. Little double top, triple top action, whatever you want to call it. I think it might be just a little early to short here. Just a little early to know. Unless we get a death candle through these gaps. Death candle through these gaps kind of changes my mind. Changes my mind. And you're kind of stopping your scale. Your scale point would be like right here. What up, Sovereignty? How's it going? We are slowing down at the 310, though. We really are. We need a 1-minute close below 275. 2-minute below 272. You know what? You know what? I just noticed something. Did just notice something. Anybody else see it on the chart there? I'll try it. I'll try it here with 2 micros. Stop will have to be at the high. Do you guys see that? Do you see it? We have an outside bar on the 2-minute and an inside bar. Outside bar did not trigger yet. I like it short. Stop goes at the high. Also an SMT, yep. I'll do something like that. If it triggers long, I'm probably not going to take it. Although, you know what? I mean, like, we do have the previous day high up there. What up, Trade So I Now? How's it going? I risk like 20 points on this trade. 20, 23, 24, not much. We're idiot boxing here, guys. Got the Tom Sabo box. Very early makings of a Tom Sabo box. I mean, if it triggers long here, I don't know. Does my brain hurt yet? Nah, not yet. Not quite. Above the high, that would be a trigger long here off the inside combo, the inside-outside combo. So it did trigger long. I'll stab it. Why not? We'll go one mic. We'll go 10 points. We'll take the old what you call it for 10 points. The old pine tree. We'll take the old pine tree here for 10 points. Come on, pine tree, don't fail us now. Let's go, pine tree. Give me my 20 bucks. Hey. The old pine tree for 20 bucks. Do you guys see it though? We got the outside buy right here. This is an outside bar because it's above the high and the low of the previous candle. That's an outside bar followed by an inside bar. The high and the low of the outside bar is your target, is your entry. If you're going for a 1-to-1, you should shoot for 22 points. I didn't do that. So you need like 335 to get it. But I just went for 10 points. 10 points there. That puts us up $474. I do like the inside-outside combo at like the highs and lows. I don't necessarily like them for like the breakout though. I'd rather it be opposite direction. Like looking for a reversal, right? You could consider this too. Like, I mean, I'm not really looking for this up here, but little accumulation, manipulation. Maybe we get some distribution. Yeah. Probably not. If we get a death candle here, we'll take the short, but gotta have it. Gotta have it to sort of change our mind here. Not getting it so far. Husk did tell me he hit a $1,000 payout today. Let's go. Congratulations to good old Husk on the $1,000 payout from Bulenox. So outside inside combo might pay here. 335 would be your 1R target. That's also coinciding with with the high. Is that the overnight high? Yeah. Previous day high up there 363. Again, I think a great short area for some shekels would be 396. See whether we get up there or not. Doesn't seem as though I'm going to get a trade today on the pro accounts, which is disappointing, but I'm going to follow my rules, guys. I'm going to follow the rules and not take, I'm not going to force a trade. Not going to force a trade. Just not going to do it. He's a methodical man. What up, Tim? I'm looking for some music to listen to. Not meth. Myth. No meth. We don't take drugs, sir. We don't take drugs. I don't know. I don't want to play any on the stream. Just got back and don't know if I should get a long or short. Wait, Cobra. It's a tricky spot. Too late to long, in my opinion. Yeah, Tim, there's people, it's like split on the stream, right? 50 people are like, some people are like, yeah, I like music. Some people don't. I will play like little snippets of music. You know, I'll jump in there and play something like this. And get copyrighted. Coke versus meth.
I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
See, now doesn't like it. See? But yeah, I don't really care about the strikes either. I mean, like they don't. I just go in there and delete them, right? That's all I do. I just trim it out of the segment and it's fine. There's the overnight high, guys. Also the target off the combo trade. Yeah, see, I think I got one now. See, like right now it says view options. I got all these that I played that one night. But I should have done this. I should have done this I got to go in and do it for individuals. I think I can do it. Sometimes it lets you just do them all at once, but it won't let me do it here. So I have to do one at a time on this one for some reason. But these other ones, yeah, that one's good. And that one's good. So it doesn't do anything, right? It doesn't do anything. I thought this was like the actual song. This is some sort of remake. A Lamborghini Gallardo. Lamborghini. See, this is the one I wanted to play. Yeah. All right, guys, we got the London close in 1 minute. 1 minute. It's before my time? No, it's not. One thing. Yes, all the way up to 60 here. All right, here we go, guys. Are we going to run the previous day high? Or are we going to dump? Little Lincoln Park, yeah. That's your lifting in the basement early music. Yeah, I'm a little tired over here, so I was like, got to get myself pumped up a little bit. Guys, I think we're going to previous day high. Look, every bullish PD array just has been respected, right? It's still too high to long, I think, but like every one has been respected. The song with Method Man? With me? Methodical Man? Oh. One thing you should. Nothing to do here, guys. We're just going to sit on our hands until something happens. Like, I'm up 474 on this account. No need to be like crazy with it, right? Let's take the green if we get it. Full port long with the fundeds. No, it might work. It might work, Coper. It might. Not saying it won't, but it ain't too smart. It ain't too smart. Let's see how fast I can get it going. Oh, man. Oh. Wow. Let's look to the left. All right. This is an A+ setup, guys. It's A+ short. But what's the problem? We're leaving the previous day high up there. There is an SMT. We're delivering from the daily gap, right? We're delivering from the daily. There's an SMT. This is pretty much a death candle. I wish we had already taken the previous day high, though. I'm going to take it, guys, if it triggers. I mean, I can't ignore it. I'm actually going to get in early. That's a death candle if I've ever seen one. Stop to break even. I would say 92. I mean, I guess you could use this swing here, but you're most certainly going to get probably break even if you use this. Stop to break even. And I do not have a target on the runner, guys. I'm just going to let it go. A plus short setup, could not ignore it. $275. Nice, nice. That's what you're thinking? Again, I mean, that might stop me out and then just go. There could be an argument made to leave your stop at the high there. It's just not the way I'm going to trade that. It's not the way I'm going to trade that. I knew that we probably get stop break even. You got the 21 EMA on the 2. You got a bullish gap there on the 2 minute. You got the 90 area that you got to get through. If you trust the shorts here, you got to just leave your stop up here. I'm not really 100% trusting it. That could end up being the high of day, though. Who knows? I don't believe it is, but I could be wrong. Hey, Greed Tablet, is that your correct email? Let me go back through here and make sure I just copied it and pasted it, so it should be right. Have you already set up an account with Trader's Lunch? What a scaredy cat. It's not about being scared, Jackson. It's about trading the model, right? The model says go break even there. Could it go down without me? Sure, it could. It definitely could. Have you all smashed the like button? Let's go. Up 190. I like it. I like it. Yeah, double check Greed. They're asking if that email's correct, so I'm assuming that it's not coming up. But I could be wrong. Your long business lens. Good luck, sir. I mean, I don't hate it. I just, man. Yes, losing a level already is a little scary. Oh, a little scary. A close below 265 or 270 here probably sees 250 pretty quickly. Got 15 seconds on this candle. Let's see if it can close below 273. Probably not. Also kind of tapping into several 5-minute gaps here. You got 3 in a row on the 5-minute that you kind of got to get through. You got initial balance here as well. Could get a little bounce here, actually. And do I? May stab. I don't mind stabbing here for like 10 points. Might try a little stab here. Missed the freaking entry. God dang it. Didn't get it down in time. I was over here messing with the ATM and I didn't get the entry down in time. Yeah, Cooper, I just didn't get it down in time. I was looking at 284. We were dealing with an ATM and didn't get it down. I didn't want to just mark it in, but probably would have worked. You'd have multiple confluences here. You got initial balance, you got previous day close, you got a bullish gap. And also the 21 EMA, right? So decent spot to expect a bounce. Doesn't mean it's going to full on reverse there. It might, but good spot to expect the long.
"100 days have made me older since the last time that I saw your pretty face."
Up 494 there. Would have made another $100 there, but just didn't get the trade down in time. All the miles that separate. I didn't want, like, it's not a trade where I expect, I mean, it could continue to make new highs here, but, you know, look for 10 or 12 points. You really need to be specific on the entry. What do we got here? All right. What up, Sammy? The spoof orders make the market go that? Maybe. They could. All right, guys, let's see how many more sales we need on Take Private Trader. Let's take a look. We need 48. Can we get 48 more sales in the next 9 days? I mean, I know we can. It's up to you guys. $75.62. Coper, I mean, like, they talk about it going to 75.75, right? That's the level where it's expected to backtest. I think that might line up with that 400 level, maybe higher. So I almost took the second test too. I'm like, maybe I'll take the second test. Second test is never as good. But it just might work. Oh. Business Lens. Miss K uses Bookmap. Nice. 400 level has 1200 lots on the NQ. Ugh. Yeah, the spoof orders, that's a thing. I mean, you're not supposed to be able to do that, but like what can they do really do about you putting an order out and then taking it off? Like not much. Yeah, Rob, gap is filled. Still have interest above though, so you never know. All right, that would have paid. I mean, we're very bullish today, right? Very bullish. Nothing to do.
Time, this place, misused, mistakes, too long, too late. Who was I to make you wait?
Man, he's rocking a flip phone. Hit the open price there, 309, kind of getting a decent rejection off of it. I hmm, might try it here. I'm gonna stab. Why not? You know. Run back above 300. I'm gonna go stop to break even pretty quickly here. Flip this candle green. All right, flip to green. I'm going break even. I don't know, not the greatest of entry. I wanted to long kind of like off the 90. I got long 98. It's been over 3 months since I changed my time frames. Now I use 1 hour and 4 hour instead of 1 minute. Completely changed my trading. Yeah, let's go. That's awesome, Samo. You're afraid to long? Yeah, me too. That's why I'm like, move my stop quick. We are coming into the macro here in about 2 minutes. Dang. NQ each draw down very quickly, no doubt. No doubt. I feel like we're going to get a bigger candle to the upside here soon, guys. The kind of, when you see this, when you see NQ get down here and start just kind of doing this, like eventually you feel like you get that bigger candle. I mean, we do kind of have a little engineered liquidity, sort of. I think it's very consolidated. There it comes. Breaks above this balanced price range here, kind of close above the 327s. You're going to really probably see some acceleration. Previous day high up there, 363s. Are we going to get a big candle here? Coming into the 12 o'clock hour. Yeah. Wait for it. Wait for it. Matt says Patrick is a showman, not a trader. He's just on affiliate money. Listen, we could say that about a lot of people, right? At the end of the day, like I've said this before, right? Okay, let's talk about it. Let's delve into it. But you got to look at it from both perspectives, right? First of all, can Patrick make money from trading if he had to? If he had to. Yes. I've been following Patrick long enough to know that he could make money only from trading. Simple. Can Matt make money from trading? Yes. Does the fact that Patrick making millions of dollars change the way he trades? Yes, of course. It changes everything when the money does not matter. We could say the same about Matt, right? It changes everything when the money does not matter, right? That's not the case for me. That's probably not the case for you. But for these larger people who are claiming to make $1 million plus a month, the money just does not matter. It doesn't matter if it's an eval account or a prop firm account or a live account. The money just does not matter as much. And therefore, you can take $100,000 loss. You can take, whatever the number is. And it just doesn't mean as much, right? That changes your trading. 100% it does. When the money means something to you and it, you can't afford to lose, then you trade differently then. You're way more patient, that sort of stuff. Hired someone to stream for him. Yeah. Well, the thing is, Rob, he's not making really any money from having somebody stream, but yeah. I don't think that, when you're hiring somebody to stream, like, I don't know that it's making you any more money. So especially not from YouTube. Maybe more affiliates. Maybe you get more affiliate usage or something like that. Your code used more, but in general, that's not really something that makes money, in my opinion. But, who knows? That's more or less just trying to grow your following, because at the end of the day, these people who have 100,000 subs, 200,000 subs, 300,000 subs, what do they want to be able to say? They want to be able to say they have 1 million subscribers, and that's more important to them than anything else. And let's not gloss over the fact that everybody's here to make money. I'm here to make money, right? I don't stream for free. Nobody does. I don't care who you are. If you're saying you're here to share your journey, that's bullshit. You're here to supplement your income, right? You're here to be able to get people to use your code in order to be able to pursue maybe what you love, right? I love trading. If I didn't have affiliate money, I would not be able to do this every single day. I'd probably still trade, but, by myself when I have time after work or whatever. But for the most part, that's what they're here for. It's what everybody's here for. You're here to make money. And through the affiliates, that's how that happens, right? Now, hopefully, whoever you're watching, this is the old saying, don't hate the player, hate the game, right? Hopefully, whoever you're watching actually provides you with some value. And they're actually a decent person and that sort of thing. And they're not, self-absorbed asshole, which some are. Just kind of how it is. Yeah, this is not, we don't stream for free, right? The more power they have with props. Sort of, Rob. Sort of. Yes and no. So, some props allow larger influencers to influence what they do and what they don't do, but some props also don't. At the end of the day, it's a business, and you shouldn't allow one person, just because they have X number of followers, to influence how you run your business. But yeah, that's the lower high there for sure. Lower high for sure. But like, as far as what Patrick does, like, hey, can't be mad at him for taking advantage of the situation and making as much money as possible. What Matt does, can't be upset with him about taking advantage of the situation. What you can say is like, hey, listen, don't act like you guys weren't small at one time. And Matt more recently than Patrick, right? I mean, how long ago was it that Matt had the same subscribers as I did? Less than a year, right? Or maybe around a year. So like, we all start somewhere. And don't forget kind of where you came from. At one point in time, everybody was a small creator. And that's, come on. Don't let being larger now kind of go to your head, that sort of thing. So, what up, head up, eyes low? Lucky Mon, how's it going? We're green everywhere. Green on all accounts. So, very, very good. Up 125 on the Lucid Flex funded accounts. Up around 250 on the Apex funded and the 2 Buleys. And then up 488 on the My Funded Futures. So, doing very well. Doing very well. And there's not a streamer out there that I just dislike. You know what I mean? Like, I try to be friends with everybody. We try to be friends with everybody in terms of try to be friendly with everybody. You're not gonna get along with everybody, right? You're not gonna have the same thoughts. You're not gonna have the same ideas, and you're not gonna agree with everything everybody does. But at the end of the day, that shouldn't mean you can't be friends and that you can't be friendly and you can't help each other out, right? Like, just because one person has an opposite opinion of me than I do maybe on a subject, I'm not a person who's going to be like, oh, I don't like that person because they don't agree with me. Like, no. That's the beauty, right? That's the beauty of the life we live. You can disagree and still be friends. Now, if you're not somebody that can do that, that looks bad on you, right? So, you're green $50. Let's go. Traders' egos aren't the only thing that I stroke. Be careful, Jim. Your name says Hugh Johnson. Huge Johnson. So, listen, I disagree with what some people do. I disagree with what some people say. It doesn't mean I don't like that person or I can't be friends with them. We can disagree and still be friends. That's how I work. But, not everybody's like that. And that could be politics. That could be how you feel about a smaller creator, how you feel about a trading system, how you feel about a competition, how you feel about, anything, how somebody trades, how they promote people or who they work with, that sort of thing. Because, Patrick goes on this thing sometimes, and I like Patrick, but he'll go on this thing sometimes where he's like, oh, you're working with this creator, at a prop firm. I'm not working with you anymore. Okay, well, that's your prerogative, right? You don't have to. Because he thinks somebody's a scammer or whatever. But. So ES did just take the high again there, guys, and NQ did not. So that kind of tells me if we kind of break this trend line here, this little generated liquidity, we're probably going to run back to the 274s, maybe touch that 50 EMA down there that hasn't been touched yet. What up, ICT? Not much longer today. Not much longer. Exactly, Copra. Exactly. Some people like peanut butter. Others prefer chocolate. What can you do? Yeah. Some people like peanut butter. Others prefer, what's the other one? Nutella? Yeah. Nutella. Tomato. What do I care? Need to change this because I'm certainly not taking that with 5 if we decide to take this. I think sometimes, like, especially some other streamers, they really delve into what other people are doing a little too heavy instead of just worrying about what they're doing. Apple butter. Beer? Yeah, for sure. Nutella is a scam. It pretends to be chocolate. Is it not chocolate? I don't know what it is. I've never had Nutella. I don't know. I don't even know what it tastes like. Never had it. I will tell you this, I have firsthand knowledge of this in certain scenarios, like, people saying like, oh, I'm deeply involved with all prop firms and I'm involved in backroom meetings and stuff like that. Like, come on, that stuff doesn't happen. That stuff doesn't happen. At the end of the day, you're just an affiliate, just like everybody else. You really have no pull. It's the bomb? Okay. All right. All right. Austin, I'll check that and get it forward. Vodka plus vanilla ice cream. Oh, ICT. Come on, man. That's why that's why you have some issues sometimes, right? Issue with the police. Bull Barbie promoting a new prop firm. I don't know. She's at, I'm trying to say it right. Phidias TV. She's on Phidias TV now. So, I was like Bull Barbie. I have no issue with Bull Barbie. I like Bull Barbie. I mean, I would have handled things a little differently. Not saying that she didn't handle them correctly, but like I would have handled things differently if I had some sort of control over it, but I didn't. So, yeah, nothing wrong with just being an affiliate. Yeah, I think he's French. Rob, I could be wrong there. There's only one IC2 who talks with the market makers. True. Why you struggle so much trading live, ICT? One affiliate said he made 16 million last year. Damn. That's a lot of money. He must be like Patrick status. I mean, Cami Capital said he made $3.5 million from Top Step over like a 2-year period. So you're waiting for Sabo TV? Soon, coming soon. It's going to have a great lineup. Oh, it was Patrick. I like the guy. I can't watch because like some accents I'm good with. His I struggle with though. I struggle with his, to be honest. You've never watched Patrick stream Business Lens? It's fun. So I don't know any YouTubers that can out trade their affiliates. Jamie, this month is gonna be very close. I don't do it too often, but the affiliates are down so much that I think that we might start beating the affiliates, especially if we can have the patience that I know I can have. Buy or sell, I have no idea. The market makers watch your stream and the banks watch them. Oh, sounds about right. They know, I agree. Hard to find like any medium size channel. I mean, think about it, guys. Any channel that's 10,000 subscribers or more, right there at it, right? I mean, they're probably making like, listen, guys, I'm on the lower end, and I can tell you that because I know, because I talk to other people who, they have similar channel sizes to me and they make more money than me, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. But, if I'm making 20, 25K, what are these other people making? They got to be making 50, 75, 100K a month, that kind of thing. So too much cussing on Patrick's stream. Yeah. I don't know. He seems a lot more muted lately. Although I don't watch him during New York. I'll sometimes catch him during the Asia. So, no worries, Jamie. Yeah, not at all. 25K from affiliates. Yeah, Business Lens. That's nothing. Linda, yeah, I'm very open about that. 20 to 25K a month is the average from affiliates. So think about a channel that's at 15K, 20K subs, and my channel's small, very small, right? Think of channels that don't even stream. They're still making more than me. Well, the thing is, Linda, I've been doing this for nearly 4 years. It's not an overnight thing, right? It wasn't always that way. Started off not making any money. Streaming for basically almost a year before we even got to $2,000 a month. So, yeah, we know Patrick's making, like he said, $15, $16 million a year. I got 10 mouths to feed. That's right. So that money don't go very far. Oh, Kellyanne. Yeah, Kellyanne's making a lot of money. A lot of money for, listen, like I said, don't hate the player, hate the game, right? At the end of the day, you can't be mad at anybody for making money doing what they're doing. That's a part of it. Yeah, Trades by Matt's making good. I mean, everybody's making good money. Trust me. Everybody's making good money. I'm the only one who actually tells you what I make. Like Patrick didn't even start doing that until he was making millions, right? I'm pretty much the only one who tells you. If you guys ask, I tell you what I make. Now this month and last month, pretty bad. Probably, I didn't even add last month up. It was so bad. If I had to guess, it was probably like 16 or 17,000. Yeah, Rob. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. What's the percentage for $100? Oh, it's not much. Like $5. Kellyanne's being kicked out? No. Not that I know of. I'm friends with Kellyanne. I don't think she's been kicked out of. Which mat are we talking about? I don't think she's been kicked out of any prop firms that I'm aware of. Maybe one, maybe Tradeify, something. I don't know. Yeah, prop firms are making a ton of money, guys. Come on now, they are. Well, she was never with Apex, I don't think. And that's the thing. Like, we'll use Apex as an example, right? We'll use Apex as an example. Um, we'll use Apex as the perfect example. Kellyanne does not like Apex, right? She doesn't like Apex. I like Apex. Does that mean Kellyanne and I can't be friends? No, doesn't mean that, right? Um, just agree to disagree. She says Apex rug pulled. I don't see that. But at the end of the day, you can agree to disagree, right? Now, I do think there are issues with the people going live. Like Austin has an issue. I'm trying to help Austin with it, right? That sort of thing. There are definitely issues there, but it's just all about perspective and things like that. I've never had a problem with them personally. I've never had a payout denied, never had an issue. So your situation might be different, but each person is individual, right? My Funded Futures. No, she wasn't kicked out of My Funded Futures. She was not sued by Apex. She was included in she was deposed by Apex. She was not sued. As far as I know. As far as I know. But no, My Funded Futures cleared out a lot of their affiliates, and I think that in the grips of that, people thought that like someone had some sort of vendetta against them, or they had some sort of pull in their codes being pulled. That didn't happen. At the end of the day, my code was also canceled. But because I'm on the program, they didn't even know, because like the email that I use for the program is different than the email that I use for the affiliate side. So they didn't even know that it was me, that I was the affiliate code that they were canceling. So they cleared out a bunch of codes, and Take Profit did too, Take Profit Trader. And so my code got canceled too. Pines did as well. And we had to reach out to them to get our codes back. Right? So Apex kicked me off just for not disclosing my trading strategy. Yeah, that's true. What do I think about Jesse W? I don't know anything about Jesse. He's fine to me. I think Jesse doesn't really trade live either, right? Just makes videos. Funk Kellyanne's another YouTuber, another YouTube creator. Now here's the thing, like, guys, if I was making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, I might be able to do the same things other people are doing. I do more. You'd see more cash giveaways. You'd see more, certainly way more. I give way more back than I already do. But like, I just don't make that kind of money, man. I just don't. So it's easy for someone who's making 100K plus a month to, to do things that make it seem like they're only in the favor of one certain thing and that's it. But when you're making hundreds of $1,000s a month, it's easy to toss, 5K at something. I can't do that. I don't have that kind of disposable income. So I just don't. You're going to buy 1.2 acre of land with a 3K. Well, that's probably what I'd pay here. ICT. 500K. $500,000 house is not, even in Georgia nowadays, is not a big house. Not a big expensive home. This home that I live in is on an acre of land. I don't own it. I rent it, and the rent's very fair. It's only $11.50 a month. It was built in 1977, and it has never been updated. The bathrooms are still green. The kitchen might have been updated in like the late 80s or something, but like it still has brown paneling walls. It's not updated at all. And this house would probably sell for $300,000, as insane as that is. But listen, guys, I don't care who it is. It doesn't matter who it is to me. Listen, whether you, no, it hasn't visible. Whether you think that a YouTuber, and I'm not specifically talking about Kelly in here, we can include her in that, but whether you think they're about the trader, right? Helping the trader, anybody can help you, right? It doesn't really matter. I mean, like if you ask, if you reach out, if they have a contact, they can help you. At the end of the day, they're here to make money, including myself. I'm including myself in that. I am here to make money. That's the only reason I stream. It helps me not to have a job and pursue my dream of just being a full-time trader, right? Now, lately I am, I'm focused more on trying to be taking trades that make, like, being better with my funded accounts, being better with my evals, not spending as much money, really trying to narrow it down and make as much money to be able to survive on just trading as I do from the affiliates, if not more. Because listen, the affiliate game's probably not going to be here forever. That's just the nature of the beast. One day it probably will be gone. And if I'm not making enough money from my trading to sustain myself, I'll have to get a job. So I'm not a person who has $1 million in the bank, And the majority of the smaller traders are kind of like that. The smaller streamers, the 10,000, sub 10,000 subs, they're kind of like that. If something happens, they'll have to go back to work. You have the bigger ones who'd probably be fine because, for obvious reasons, they've made a ton of money. So $350K for a bachelor condo. Where do you live, troops? Yeah, this is my job for sure. What was I doing before trading? I installed cable. So I installed cable internet, Toronto. I made 6 figures a year, guys. It's not like I had a job where I didn't make money. I made over 100K a year. I quit that job to do this. Right? I quit that job to do this. We're live, room. We're live. And in many respects, I don't have any more money today than I had when I worked a full-time job. Because what you got to understand is the more money you make, the more money they take. First of all, taxes, right? Number 2, the more money you make, the more you spend. That's just nature of the beast, right? Also, my kids are growing up. I've got 2 kids driving right now, got 2 more on the horizon, and 2, 3 more right behind that. So like at the end of the day, cars aren't cheap. Gas isn't cheap. You're trying to help your kids kind of get a head start in life. That's my main goal. I want to make sure my kids have a certain amount of money in their account when they graduate college. I want to make sure that they have no debt. I don't want them to graduate college with debt, with student loans, right? That's my goal. My son's going to Georgia Tech, very expensive. I anticipate that he won't have to have student loans. As long as we continue to do well, that'll be the case. Jason will be going somewhere after next year. So, at the end of the day, that's what we're looking for. That's what we're trying to do. I quit the field job to get bullied by random internet users. Yeah. Travis installed internet too. Really? That's cool. Trade with Travis? Just saving up to buy each a Lambo? No. Oh, insurance, man. I hate insurance, Dean. You have no idea. I mean, my insurance is relatively cheap for the amount of vehicles and stuff that are on there. It's around $500 a month. Independent health insurance, $750 a month. So like you start adding these stuff up, a couple of kids need braces. One just got out of braces. I mean, like the stuff, it goes fast, guys. It's not, you know, there's not a ton there. No student loans, just prop firm loans. Exactly. So you have a Russian like accent, Rob. Okay, let me try to do it. Rob, my name is Rob. Nah, I can't do it. You'd sit around a Dell computer on a black mesh chair wearing formals. Yeah, why not? I still traded even when, I mean, I took trades from the van. We would trade from the van on the, you know, the little wireless network. Not good trades at that. They were pretty shitty. Looking back on my old vlogs, guys, it's pretty, or not vlogs, my old videos. It's pretty cringe to watch these old videos. I've never deleted any videos off YouTube. I've never deleted any. It is cringe. I should probably delete these videos. Should probably delete them. Room's too shy. Yeah, room don't even want me to know the real name. When room wins an account, he gives me somebody else's name. He does. Room's I'm a private person. I don't want you to know my name. Best prop firm with affiliate income? Well, it was Take Profit Trader before the last 2 months. Last 2 months it's been in the garbage. So yeah, My Funded Futures has taken the lead position. It used to be Apex, then it was Bulanox. It kind of just changes, you know, over time. So it was Apex, then it was Bulanox. Then then the Bulanox income started to shrivel and Take Profit Trader took over. And then it switched over to now it's My Funded Futures, but it's still close between My Funded Futures and Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader was blowing everybody out of the water. I think 2 months ago I made like $7,000 with Take Profit, and then last month it was probably like 4. So yeah, it used to be Take Profit all the way. Just depends. I know your real name. Room, what's your real name? I don't even know. I don't even know. Most of the prop firms I'm making like $1,000 a month with. On the average, that's probably what I make. 1,000 to 2,000, not much. Not a ton. I'm trying to scroll back to like one of my first videos and take a look at it. Not necessarily the first video, but let's see how far back we can go. Oh, they removed you from their affiliate program. That's okay, Trading Star. They removed a lot of people. Hold on, we're going to do the giveaway in a few minutes. Okay, so the first strategy that I used, guys, was support and resistance. Really not much of a strategy, let's be honest. The adult website for sure. The second strategy that I used was one that I realized very quickly that was not going to work for me, and that was the silver bullet strategy. You know, it's got like a 50% win rate, maybe 52, 53, and you go for a 2R. That was where I learned that I am not a 2R trader, because sometimes that trade might be for 75, 80, 100 points. That's what you're targeting. And I realized very quickly that I was taking profit too soon. It's taking profit way too soon. And I was letting my losers go to full loss, right? So could I hired you as a human bot? Yeah, of course. Of course. So then I realized, so then I moved on from that and I started, I don't know, I kind of went down the ICT path for a while. Didn't really work out. And then eventually I found, you just get comfortable with the markets. You get comfortable with with a little extra screen time and stuff. And eventually we found kind of what works for us. So, but that was over, a year's time, 2 years time, whatever. I shoot my silver bullet on that actress. All right, guys, we'll do a shotgun for the giveaway here in just a minute. Let's listen to this, guys. This is my first video. This is me getting short. I'm not even talking. I don't know why I got short there. I'm looking at this. Why would I short there? And there we are. Just a quick little $120 trade. It's probably going to go lower. Might feel the gap here today, but just wanted to kind of start the day off with a quick winner. I have no idea why I shorted there. Is that just like an opening range play? All right, let's move on to my next trade. Maybe that was like some sort of opening range. There's no way I did opening range back then. Trying to see if I can find where my next trade was. What are we considering here? What are we doing? I'm bracketing above with a 3-point stop. Does selling courses make more than affiliates? Probably. So I'm trying to hit a 6-point winner here with a 3-point stop. Like, when is a 3-point stop a thing in the Nasdaq? Trade with MM for $99. Since when is I'm 100% getting stopped out here, guys. I don't even have to watch it. There's no way I'm not getting stopped out. This is the dumbest trade ever. Like, what the hell am I doing? There's no way I don't get stopped. Not with a 3-point stop. Am I that big of a sniper on my first stream ever? I will be shocked if I don't get stopped. Okay. How do I not get stopped there? That's the dumbest entry ever. I cannot believe that worked. I cannot believe that worked. $69. Got to be on sale. Well, how does that work? How did I enter that trade with a 3-point stop and it actually work? That's insane. All right, here we go. We are short again. We traded up into, like, looks like I'm on the 5-minute chart here, maybe. I don't even know. No, I'm on the 1. So this would have been the silver bullet entry that I was trading very early on. See how I just took profit there? Probably because I was scared of losing my $200 that I was up on the day. Then I enter another trade. I short again. I lock in 1 point. trading scared. I still do that today sometimes. That's it. That was my day. I was up 240. This was this stream was, it got 57 views 3 years ago. 4 likes. Yeah, there you go. All right, you guys ready for a giveaway? We're going to shotgun it. Oh, 52 views is mine. It could be. That's the first time I've watched it. I don't rewatch my stream typically. So it says today's work is done and plan tracked 100% perfection. Entry was given live in the newsletter 7506 trap. We flushed it at 9 a.m. Of course, I didn't take it. What an idiot. Ride runner for 75. Then we head to macro resistance. So we hit 64 there on the ES, basically 63. All right, let's get this giveaway set up. Boner's yours, Tony. Let's go. All right, you guys are ready? You're going to have 1 minute on the clock here. Exclamation point MM in the chat. Make sure you hit the live button right now. Hey, we need some more likes right now. We got 57 viewers and 49 likes. That's not enough. Let's hit the like button right quick, and then we're going to start it. Let's get the likes. All right, exclamation point MM in the chat, and on your marks, get set. First, let me tell you guys a quick story. It's only going to take about 10 minutes maximum. Go. Just kidding. Just kidding. Exclamation point MM in the chat. "45 seconds left." "30 seconds left." Max is letting you know there's only 15 seconds left in the giveaway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. Let's just get 10. Let's get 10 runners. VWAP trader. His name's got to be WeWAP. J Dib. Dad, I'd like to blow. That's what DIB stands for. Coach Fred, let's go. Can't say anything about Coach Fred. He's just here all the time. Let's go. Holman. This is John Holmes. John Holmes. That's Mr. Holman here. If you know, you know. I can't trade. Made it into the giveaway. He can't trade. Not live anyway. It's all hindsight. Linda made it into the giveaway. Let's go. Congratulations, Linda. Tony Gold's in the giveaway. He's gold. He loves gold. Let's go. Donna H made it into the giveaway. Couple of females in the giveaway. Let's go. Int Monk Daily. He's in there. Longtime viewer. What do we got? One more. Speed Runner. Maybe his name is not going to win him this race. I don't know. All right, guys. There we go. That's the 10 lucky contestants on The Price is Big. ICT is the dildo right now, the big black one, but we're going to shuffle that thing around a little bit. He doesn't just get to be at, you know, for no reason. So shuffle, 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 start. Tony Gold's the big one. Who's the run of the litter? Where's that at? They're hiding over here in the back. Coach Fred. Coach Fred's, no wait, is it Coach Fred? I can't tell. I think it's Coach Fred is the run of the litter. Donna taking the lead. Taking the lead. Tony's trying to stay up there. He's got the largest runner. Rooting for one of the ladies to win. Donna's in the front. She knows how to finish herself. Listen, that's not inside info right there. I'm just saying based on the race. What is this, Linda? This is a dildo race. The dildo race. Come on, Donna. Leave Tony in the dust. Not rooting against you, Tony, but, you know. Poor little Coach Fred over there in the back. I can't tell if that's Coach Fred or not. I think it is. Hey, let's go. Donna with the win. Donna wins the, you win a, I don't know if I got it. It's either a 25K or a 50K Lucid Flex account, Donna. Congratulations. Send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. let me retype it because I typed it wrong there. In the email, I want you to include a screenshot showing me that you're logged into your YouTube channel. That's going to look like this. Top right-hand corner, click on this icon. Screenshot this, include it in the email. Get that over to me, methodicalman@gmail.com, and I'll get you a code for a Lucid. I don't know if it's a 50K or a 25K account. I don't know. ICT, you did not win. You did not win. But guys, that's going to do it for me today. Let me give you a quick rundown of the P&Ls before we go, just for full transparency here. There we go right there. Lucid Flex funded accounts sitting at about $120 in profit. This is day 3. We need about $600 more through the next couple of days to be able to take a payout on them. So tomorrow and the next day really need to be about $300 each. We'll go for that, see if we can. 3 years, never won the giveaway, darn it. One day it'll be your day. We're at 488 on the My Funded Futures account. We are up 246 on the Apex funded account. Bulanox 252 funded account. Bulanox funded account 209. That is the day. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Remember, code MYTH is going to get you 90% off at Apex. Code MM is going to get you the best deal at every other prop firm. I'm not going to give you the rundown, but you know who they are. Maybe I will. Bulanox, My Funded Futures, Take Private Trader, Trade Day, Tradeify, Funded Futures Network, Day Traders, Lucid, Traders Launch, and Funded Next. Do appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty gal, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash